son. Got a brother up under the gun. Better run, cause the girl got a plan to get a man. Ain't no ring on my hand. All she wants me, her to be one.
Let me tell you how the story begun. That first thought she was the one. She was chillin', so much fun. Her Uzi weighed a ton. Didn't know I was chillin' with a loaded gun. Can you feel or hear me, son? Disappear, reappear, call me, hang up, love me, hate me, quit me, date me. Baby on a low, my Robert Blake.
You want your problem solved? Holla, dog. Can't be seen with her in the mall. Giving you a piece of my catalog. Never thought you would pull a bad abroad. But I had it, y'all. Bagged it, y'all. Hate it when a girl get mad at y'all. I'm savage, y'all. Don't panic, nah. The reason why I fly, nigga, haven't called.
You know them ladies half amazing, half crazy, baby. Wanna make a baby, baby, please. What she say to me?
Ain't nothing new up under the sun. No money, no car, why you call me a bum? Cause you got cake and I'm scraping crumbs. Now I'm on the video, your face looks stunned.
You know them ladies half amazing, half crazy, baby. Wanna make a baby, baby, please. What she say to me?
Nothing up under the sun, fellas succumb. When they nails and their hair get done, it's better for some to tell them when young. Keep them out of space in the place till the head gets sprung.
I can't mess with you hoes, out to get my dough. Arterial with the mold, from my heart and pockets closed. You know, you thought since I was nice that I was blind like some mice, but I'm a man with advice. Baby, please get it right.
All of us used to walk the world. Awkward, scared to talk to girls. Every flavor, even chocolate squirrel. Can't get a housewife from a stalker girl. Can I handle a hot hell of a woman? Camera hold steady, apply stamina moving around. Trying to take it fancy, jip vanish, but anyhow, I'ma get down.
You know them ladies half amazing, half crazy, baby. Wanna make a baby, baby, please. What she say to me?
Ain't nothing new up under the sun. She want a boy, I don't want none. Girl just wanna have fun. I'm trying to get my funds, count my ones.
You know them ladies half amazing, half crazy, baby. Wanna make
Thank you to Pokey Chris 1111 for the recent follow. All right, let's bring it in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's Gears Racing League event as we bring you the Dawsonville Pool Room 250 at Atlanta Motor Speedway right here on Casa de la Horseboat, presented by iRacing World. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat, and you are watching the Gears Cup Series. Thank you so much for joining us, and whether you're lurking or twerking, we appreciate the support. Tonight will be a vast difference from what was 2 weeks or 3 weeks where we had Martinsville, Kansas, and then Bristol. Bristol was not great. We'll just get right into that. We had a lot of caution. We had 16 approximately. We had 41 entries into that. Colby Hogan was the pole sitter, and then the fastest lap we had was Jonathan Evans. Biggest mover of the night was Sean Anderson with 33 positions. Winner of that race was Chris Parkman, Connor Rowe, and Brad Gutierrez, your top three, with the winner being Chris Parkman. Let's just get right into it as we're just hanging out, listening to some Jurassic 5, and keeping it real. Take a first look at our schedule in just a moment here. All right. As we move into April 26th, again, this is race number 8 of 33. Next week, May 3rd, will be the University of Karen of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway, and that'll be a night race, so that'll be very interesting. You're going to want to tune in for that. And then we have the doubleheader week. Now, here at the Gears Cup Series, Gears Racing League, we do have a doubleheader night. So the races are shorter, but they're just as awesome. So Chicago has been selected as the spot. Chicago Street Course and Chicagoland Speedway both will be presented that evening. So we'll have a 20-lap Chicago Street Course race and then 80 laps at the Tropicana 100. Looking into points now. Again, not much movement. There has been, but Peyton Hall and Elliott Drummond. So Peyton Hall has a 22-point lead over him. Connor Rowe bumped up into third. Chris Parkman jumped up there as well. Sean Anderson, Justin Shoup, Josh Cole, Mike DeWalt, Alex Tilley, and Skylar Comstock. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like that's where we're at with that. So, again, winner was Chris Parkman. Second place was Connor Rowe. Third place, Brad Gutierrez. And how that all went down, last week was wild. If you were here and tuned in for that, you could have seen, you would have seen a show. And at the end, it got wild. Peyton Howell going for it. against Trey Holmes. Trey Holmes looked like he was going to walk away, and then a late caution changed everything. And when that happened, that really put a spur in Peyton Howell to the point where he ran him up the wall and into the wall. So it's a good segue into my Gears Busted series here tonight. Big old list there. Noticeably 33, Jacob Delgado suspended. Level 2 card penalty and a level 4 penalty. So that's 1 race suspension and 1 strike. 3 strikes and you're out of here. Another notable guy out tonight is the number 60, Zach Duche, will receive a level 2 penalty and lack of wellness and a level 2 penalty and careless driving and a level 5 car control, which will result in a 1 race suspension and 1 strike. So again, you have 3 strikes and you're out of here. We don't play around with that kind of stuff. Again, racecraft is key here. Maturity, your integrity, it means everything here. Because once you lose trust from with the drivers here, you're basically going to get ridden out of here. And that is unfortunate, but it is the truth. Let's bring you here now, Atlanta, Sights and Sounds. Coming from the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. High above Atlanta Motor Speedway again tonight. You're going to have, let's see here. Where are my statistics? Where's my stats? There they are. So it looks like tonight it's going to be 130 laps. Again, no stage breaks, no stages. We don't do that here. No fast repairs, so that's good. You have 4 tire sets coming in tonight. Again, as always, max fuel capacity is 70%. Manual cautions called by race control, and that will continue to be the way. Tonight we have Tyler Steiner in the booth, and he'll have a team around him as well on the track. So again, 130 laps. If it goes green, hopefully we can keep it green as long as we can. The winner of the Dawsonville Pool Room 250 will earn a $50 prize, courtesy of number 10, Jeff Klockner and iRacing World. We do appreciate the sponsorship and letting us do that. Let's see here. You can do that. Win the race and win $50. Do it. A little out of sorts here tonight again. I'm not 100%. But we're here. 8's not going to make it, and that is unfortunate. Who's going to premiere here tonight for qualifying? We have quite a few people here, so this is going to be different. Let's take a ride along with Nathan Fuller. We haven't talked about him very much in the last few weeks. Hopefully that'll change. He's got 2 laps here. Let's see what he's got. Let's ride along board with Nathan Fuller. And thank you for the follow, Ninja Venom 96. We do appreciate that, bringing us up to 355 followers on the channel. We do appreciate that. Thank you for supporting us. Riding along with number 24, Nathan Fuller. Let's see what his first lap is going to be like. Coming to the tri-oval. Let's see what he's got. Good enough for 4th so far with a 31.67. Connor Rowe, currently your leader. We have 48 drivers, as Mike DeWalt mentioned out there, or Factor Mike. 48 people trying to fight for 40 spots. So somebody, or 8 of you, are going to go home unsatisfied. See what his second lap time is. Now Fuller's currently qualified 11th. He comes out of 4, hits the tri-oval. Cutting underneath the red line. I don't know if they're going to like that or not, but that'll be good enough for 2nd with a 31.28. Tied with Jimmy Ensley. Let's see who hasn't hit the track yet. DeBoyne Valentine was not the Brandelsbritter 250 winner, but a driver in the Gears Cup Series. Right now on the bubble, currently Joshua Parent. Alex Tilley now. First time for DeBoyne Valentine. Good enough for 42nd. Not good enough to make the field. Keaton Salyers, Mike DeWalt on the bubble now. Let's flip over to Mike DeWalt in the 9. Could he not make this race? It'd be 2 races he wouldn't make. He's currently 41st. Going under the red line. Trying to get as much as he can out of it. Good enough for 7th. So that 9 car getting lucky right now. Looks like Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. holding down the final position. Jeremy Beal, Chris Pugliese, Travis Strogeny, Jordan Powell, Casey Hatch, Cody Johnson, Tyler Steiner, Trey Holmes. A few of them have not qualified yet. We'll see what the 08 last year's champion, currently 45th. Let's see what he's got in lap number 2. Would be a shame. Would be a shame if last year's champion didn't make it. Going underneath the red. What is he going to get? Qualifies inside the top 10 with a 31.29. Again, 31.27, 31.28s, and 31.29s ruling the day in the top 10. Perrin Huggins, your current pole sitter. Let's see. So Zach Lockett holding it down from Horseboat Motorsports at 40th. Robert Fitzpatrick did not qualify for the race. Jeremy Beal did not qualify to make the race. Christopher Pugliese is out. Travis Strogeny's out. Jordan Powell is out. And currently at the moment, Jacob Prince is out. He is the newest driver in the 39 Napa machine. Shows the 9 car, so he's going to have to get that fixed someday soon. Newest member joined about an hour before we went live. Let's see what he's got. Puts Prince up into 5th. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, the list you see there to your left is the drivers who did not make the race. This is what we call the race of shame. Apparently, iRacing does this every now and again, where it makes you run that. Everybody's in for the interviews. Hell yeah. Let's get some pre-race interviews while the race of shame is going on. Again, Lockett, Fitzpatrick, Beal, Pugliese, Strogeny, Powell, Holmes, and Hatch all did not make the race tonight. And that is unfortunate. Let's get some music going, and then let's get some pre-race interviews. All right, let's see who we got.
we'll try our best and we'll see what we can do.
Best of luck to you, man. Have a good race tonight.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That was Brad Gutierrez, the 84 machine. Slowly becoming one of my favorites between Rodriguez and Gutierrez Racing. Again, here's the warm-up. Remember here, the 9 is going to be the 39. Go to second place finisher here, Connor Rowe. Get you a nice hood shot. See who else I can pull in here. One more warm-up. We got Paul Wilkins. Wow, we got a lot of people down here. Hell yeah. Pulling Glockner. Ten, you got a copy. Jeff Glockner, you got a copy. Going once. Going twice. And he's gone. No Glockner. I'm going to bring in one of my favorite guys. We're just going to do it because I'm that guy. You heard him last week. You're going to hear him again. You're probably going to hear him again as we go along in the future. As long as I'm still breathing. Paul Wilkins, you got a copy.
You got a copy, mate. Who are you?
It is Tom, the broadcast guy.
Yeah. How's it going?
How's it going, my brother? How you doing?
You know what happens is I said to all the guys in that Discord group, I says, please can we all just come over here so we can get put in for interviews, and it makes the stream way more interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah, I pull you in. If we got cautions tonight, I'm gonna pull others in as well. But yeah, how do you feel about your chances tonight, man?
I actually feel really good about my chances here. Maybe not so much in qualifying, but when I was racing this in the normal iRacing weeks, not that long ago, I just about beat Malik Ray, so I've got a funny feeling I could do well here.
Well, I hope to see you in that 11 car up near the front and possibly victory lane, man. Good luck, dude.
Absolutely. Thanks very much, man.
Take care. Here we go. That was number 11 of Paul Wilkins. Again, friend of mine from across the pond. And glad to have you along for the ride as well. Let's get you out there instead of looking at my face. Because they're just about ready to go green flag racing. They're going to grid up here shortly. You're going to see do its thing as it is currently. If you have a pick to win, say it now or forever hold your peace. We are just about set for 130 laps at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Dawsonville Pool Room 250, sponsored by iRacing World. Look them up on Facebook. Be able to join that and be a part of that group. But let's get you the Dawsonville Pool Room 250 grid. Perrin Huggins and Min Hang on the pole or on the front row for this one. Brad Gutierrez and Jimmy Hensley row 2. Row 3 is Jacob Prince and Nathan Fuller. Let's see here. Looks like row 4 is Bladen Edwards and Mike DeWalt. Row 5 being Josh Cole and Jonathan Evans. Row 6 is Cody Johnson and Keaton Salyers. Row 7 is Joshua Parrott and Yahir Rodriguez. Row 8 is Peyton Howell and Ryan Robertson. Row 9, Joshua Personette and Alex Tilley. Row 10, Connor Rowe and Brandon Meyer. Row 11, Devin Lucan and Brandon Turner. Row 12 is Jake Hall and Tyler Wooten. Row 13 is Jeff Glockner, race sponsor, and Floyd Stewart. Row 14 is going to be Paul Wilkins and what is that? Mr. Comstock. We're going to call him next. I can't see that far away from right now. Holy cow. Skylar Comstock. I knew I was going to get it. All right. Row 15, Jonathan Bonilla, Chris Parkman. Row 16, Tristan Acevedo and Nate Williams. Row 17, we have is Andrew Sanford and Justin Vandermerel. Jonathan Militia and Des Moines Valentine taking row 18. Row 19 is Matt Albert and Andrew Allen. And last but not least, Sean Anderson and Joshua Thornton. Get you a little quick look as I scale back up and then clear it out as we are about set to get underway. And here we go as Perrin Huggins is going to lead him down pit lane, so they can get this party started. Again, pole sitter is going to be Perrin Huggins. Outside of him is going to be Min Hang. Row 2 is going to be Brad Gutierrez and Jimmy Ensley. Jacob Prince, Nathan Fuller, Bladen Edwards, Mike DeWalt, Jonathan Evans, and Josh Cole. Everybody's going to get tight and get ready for green flag racing. Can appreciate you stopping by the stream. So we are excited to get going.
Green, green, green.
And here we go, green flag racing. The Dawsonville Pool Room 250 is underway. Thank you for the 50 bits, Von Henny. So far, so good into 1 and 2. Huggins out in front. Everybody playing nice so far. Somebody's going underneath the red line, probably trying to get away from all that is chaos here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Beautiful start for these guys so far. So far, so good. Love what we're seeing here so far. Check out some of the battles here. Side by side, 2x2. Again, a lot of crazy action happened last week, and we're very happy to move on from Bristol. Huggins, Gutierrez, Prince, Edwards, and Cole, your top 5. Josh Cole, Travis Strojany and company getting a new sponsor this week. I think it's 213 Simware. Josh Cole drives fast and eats ass. And he eats it. Looking good here so far. I see some throughout the Min Hang has dropped back a little bit. Biggest mover so far is Peyton Howell, started 15th. Now right there, up into 7th. Radford, Virginia native. Keeping it real, one of the best drivers in the league right now. Did not make any new friends last week, that's for sure. Everybody, ooh, little lane switch right there. Comstock, 20, this is a battle. We're in the middle of the pack here. Just right on board with my homie Jonathan Militia.
I can feel it all the way down in my palms. Getting all swollen.
And I'm happy to say we are green flag racing, and it looks great. These guys are being patient. They're working well with each other. Riding on board now with Jeff Glockner, currently running about 24th, 25th. Everybody keeping together so far. So good. Ooh, Min Hang running up the inside there, the two, just toward the edge of your screen. Getting the deuce of Min Hang. Very skilled driver on the road course. And a great oval driver. The guy with the wrong number on his car, Jacob Prince in the 39, really the 9. Driving in third again, a recent joiner of the league. Doing a good job so far. Brad Gutierrez in the 84, as you heard on the pre-race show. He feels pretty good about his chances as well as his teammate. And 9 laps in on 130. Really liking how these guys are doing. Let's ride on board with Jimmy Ensley. Hello, Hula. Ensley trying to make that outside line work, but has little to no help right now. Looks like, is that a 3 car? Does look like a 3 car. Devin Lucan riding around and back in 32nd. See all these cars not crashing. It's amazing. Glockner in a sandwich. Gonna tuck right inside behind Jake Hall. And you see in the back, let's see who's riding around the back there. Looks like Matt Albert, Joshua Thornton, Andrew Allen, Sean Anderson, DeBoyne Valentine. Guys just sitting in the back. But if it goes green, they could be in a little trouble. We'll see, though. Got a lot of smart drivers here, very strategic with what they do. And the moments they pick to try to put themselves out front.
Best advice I can give you, start drinking heavily.
Wish I could, but I can't. Black Sheep says the only thing that would make this race better is some frosty beverages. Hey, it's your birthday. You should have it. Yeah, grab a beverage. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Black Sheep. Fireworks are for you. Perrin Huggins, your leader still, but he is lane blocking like a mofo. Oh, this is going to get nutty. Let's ride on the nose of Min Hang. Gutierrez now out front, and he's going to tuck right in front of Huggins, leaving him Min Hang. Wow, I didn't mean to put that together, but he hung him out to dry. Oh my goodness. This is some good side-by-side action. Huggins all over that back bumper of the 84. I love the 8's paint scheme. Oh yeah, me too. I think it's awesome. It looks nice. Beautifully done. I like the 84s as well. I don't know if you guys have taken a close look at that. Let's see if I can get you a nice shot of it. I just like the colors. Very pretty. I can dig it. See him coming around the back stretch there. Down below goes the 84. He is saying peace out. And there's the 16 of Yahir Rodriguez, his teammate, basically filling that void, moving up into 4th. This is going to get wild fast if they keep bumping each other. I think what's the term? Don't push the pusher. '77 is looking sharp with a different paint scheme tonight. They always seem to bring it. I've been instructed to start a loose and loud. So it begins. Enjoy. Loose and loud here tonight. First one for the Dawsonville Pool Room, 250.
Hey.
All right, coming back out of the loose and loud. Joining me is the guy who you heard the pre-race interview said he would join us, Travis Strode. Got his last name right here. My man, thank you for joining me here tonight. How are you?
Thank you for having me. You know, a little sad, but I'm happy to be here watching these guys race.
Absolutely. It looks like your teammate Josh Cole is doing pretty well for himself. Oh, we got some action as I speak his name.
Yeah.
Aaron Huggins going back for that lead because he cannot not have it.
Oh, these guys have been back and forth all race time.
And it's been good racing all night long. I cannot complain one bit.
Oh yeah, very clean. I've been up here in the blimp watching these guys. And, no complaints.
Riding on board with the Quick-Sec Chevrolet of Jonathan Bonilla, riding around in about 10th or 11th, 18 spots from where he started, which was 29th. One of the biggest movers. Chris Parkman as well, last week's winner in that beautiful Wrangler machine. Ooh, Jacob Prince up in the wall, trying to find out how grated Parmesan feels like. Good mid-pack racing here between Robertson, Parkman, and Militia. Jacob Prince, Brandon Meyer is there as well. 2022 champion Keaton Salyers in the 19. 66 has a sweet paint scheme. I haven't seen that yet. Let's take a look.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Let's see how sexy it is.
Absolutely, it's beautiful. I think tires are really starting to affect these guys. A lot of guys washing up the track.
Oh, he's got that 213 somewhere as well.
Yeah, we were the Power Rangers.
That's hot. That's
now
hot.
We're down a Power Ranger.
Down a Ranger because a Ranger can't drive.
Correct.
You must be Kimberly.
I think that's Josh. I'm not too sure.
That's all right. That's all right. Perrin Huggins, Peyton Howell. Right, I see that. I see that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, don't. Perrin Huggins, Peyton Howell, Yahir Rodriguez, Bladen Edwards, and Jonathan Evans, your top 5. Nate Fuller, Brad Gutierrez, Min Hang, Jimmy Inslee, Ryan Robertson, rounding out your top 10. And a guy who has moved up quite a bit, started 35th, now is up to 12th. Jonathan Militia finally having a good run. Mooresville, North Carolina native. Oh, some guys scraping the walls. They're taking that outside line to a new level. What do you think tonight? What would be the preferred line for you if you're trying to make a run to the front?
Well, I feel like the outside line, you definitely save tires. At least that was my thoughts pre-race, but a lot of these guys on the outside are washing up the track, so, and a couple of them, like you said, are wondering what it feels like to be a grated Parmesan cheese. So,
oh yeah, like Robertson and
almost
collecting coal up into that. Wouldn't that be a conversation to have after this race? For sure.
I think these right fronts are really starting to go on some of these cars. So I expect to see pit stops here within the next 10, 20 laps.
Well, Travis, you got to think we're a quarter way through the race. I don't think anybody expected we would go this long green, but I think we deserve it. It's been a minute.
I agree 100%. I would have put my paycheck. There would have been a caution before lap 10. So these guys are doing a pretty good job out there.
I mean, between Kansas was a good race, but Bristol and Martinsville, it's just for some reason, I feel like it destroys. I mean, for guys who are actually good at those tracks, it destroys the time. You know, the experience when you have guys get in there that are liability. It just don't really have awareness like the others. Am I saying that right?
No, I understand what you're saying. We're all amateurs. So, I mean, short track racing with 40 cars, it's bound to be somewhat chaotic. I feel like, especially with this league shines in the mile and a half and the super speedways.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of talented drivers, but short track racing, a lot of beating and banging, and some net code in there. So it is what it is. But I mean, we definitely needed this. A nice green flag run. I mean, I would be surprised if we had less than 3 cautions tonight. I really would.
Oh, you're bending
Yeah, I mean that would make me feel very, very happy. Ooh, looks like the 84 is holding up Salyers.
Oh, and a 3 wide.
Checking up into 3 wide. Meyer getting the short end of the stick, getting sandwiched out of that equation. Connor Rowe now sliding up in that position, and 15th.
That's what she said.
Just sliding in there. But up front, we got Huggins, Howell, Cole, Rodriguez, and Parkman with Edwards, Robertson, Evans, and Hang with Fuller rounding out your top 10. This has been a wonderful race. Good start. Again, we're a quarter way through this already. So I hope this makes it for an early night because I think we all deserve it. We've had a couple rough weeks of races. Getting a solid, good run would mean the world.
Yeah, it's a little action back in the pack there, but I think they cleaned it up. Tom, who was your pick?
So I didn't really have a pick, but if I did have a pick for tonight, I'd be rooting for Militia just because it's him and if Steiner was racing, I'd probably pick him as well. Those guys have had such bad luck, and they've never been. They haven't seemed to overcome it yet. I know Militia's riding on a winless streak here right now, and he would love to get back to victory lane, especially get his first win in 2024 and seal the deal for the playoffs. So I think the 69 would be my pick. How about you, if you had to pick?
Huge. Honestly, I didn't even know coming into this. I'm still new to this league. I mean, I've raced with plenty of guys in this league, just on the NASCAR Heat 5 platform, and two completely different games. So, I just know of like the select few that's fast. Obviously, I like to root for my own guys, but we've had, 2 repeat winners, and then every other race has been somebody new, right?
No, I think Peyton Hall's the only one that's been a repeat winner.
Oh, so 1 repeat winner. So yeah, I mean, it's really anybody's game. It's a super speedway, and like I said, if you would have told me we would have gone green this long into this race so far, I would have called you a liar. Usually these super speedways are just a complete toss-up for the most part.
Definitely. Especially Atlanta, you don't know what to expect. Especially when you're in officials and things like that. It's always a crapshoot. You never know.
Right.
Biggest mover so far, starting in 30th, Chris Parkman, now up to 4th. Last week's winner from Bristol, trying to make it 2 in a row. But again, he's already punched his ticket to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I noticed one thing, and I don't think anybody really pays attention to the stream or anything like that. But the lack of Fords in this field is astounding.
Oh, I noticed that. I want to say it was it might have been Daytona while we were doing the duels. It's mostly Toyota and the Chevy field, and I think there might be 6 to 10 Fords in the field.
Tonight we have 3, 4, 5, 6 Fords, and one of their really good members, Zach Duche, suspended for a week. So that would have been the 7th if he would have made the field.
That was at Bristol last week?
Yes.
Oh, I honestly don't know what he did to deserve that, but I'm not going to speak on it.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate because I don't know if we caught it on the stream, but race control and race review certainly did. As everybody knows in our league, we review every race after the fact. We delve out penalties and things like that. What is your opinion about our penalty system?
I think it's great. Especially, I do love the appeals because, admins are not always right. So you get to voice your opinion on why you think it should be reversed. Mm-hmm. It's a great system. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. It keeps a lot of these guys in check and makes for great racing.
Absolutely. I think it helps. I think it helps with the product in the finale. And maybe some of these drivers who wouldn't think twice about making a move or trying to block, they think about that. They don't want to get in trouble or anything like that. And, we've had some guys already in major trouble. Tyler Curley, one of those guys. I don't think he's here tonight. He's not.
He's not. And I've been on the wrong end of Curley a couple times this year already.
I mean, mad respect for Tyler. He's a good young kid.
Super fast.
I think he's got a bright future in sim racing. He's very popular. He's very, very good. Very good.
Just needs to work on the longevity. He's super fast, but I feel like he gets sloppy, longer the run goes on. Here we go. We got pit stops starting.
Pit stops. Who went down?
They're calling it out right now. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't.
Everybody's calling it out.
So, quick little fun fact about that, Travis. I don't have the driver chats.
Radio active?
Yeah, because when people start going off on each other, it really makes it cringy here on stream. So I try not to use that chat if I can not use it. Thank you for the follow, Anti-Fiends.
Oh, here we go. Perrin's coming down. We got a whole group of cars coming down. About 10 cars coming down pit lane right now. Wrecking in 4.
Wrecking in 4. Oh, 23-29, Thornton. Oh, no. Are they going to call it? Yes, they are. Matt Albert in the wall as well. Holy shit. We have our first caution.
23, I believe that's Alex Tilley.
Oh, man. So we're going to back that ass up and see what we can find for the MeetYourMom.com replay. Let's start with Alex Tilley in the 23. Looks like in the 213 Simware car. Hey, TV time. Not for good reason, though.
New sponsor. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh! He just tries to go in pits and gets just leveled by Thornton. I don't know if they didn't call it or what. Well, let's see what happens. We're going to go slow-mo and see what we can find out. Yeah, it looks like he was slowing up the pit and just got packed in the back. Thornton and then takes Albert with him.
Yikes.
Looks like Anderson got into that a little bit as well. We'll back it up here a little bit. We'll ride on the nose of Sean Anderson and see what he was able.
Oh my!
How he was able to survive it. Let's see it in real time, and then we'll back it up. Slow it down. Oh, yeah, he did. I figured he rear-ended him. That happened so fast. Yeah, everybody's checking up here, and then bang.
Oh my goodness!
Bang.
Oh.
Yeah, in the wall, and Anderson really, without making a drastic move, had to rear-end him. And that's going to screw some things up for everybody on pit road. Looks like Anderson going to pit lane. Yahir Rodriguez, your current leader at the moment, it looks like. Oh, we've got another! Who was that?
Oh, no.
Hold on a second. I just saw something else.
Another wreck?
Oh no, you're not. Oh, okay, I'm glad it's not him. Okay, I think it's one of your guys though.
Oh boy, look for the Power Rangers. All that's left. Well, I don't know if Tilley. That looked like a hard hit, so Tilley might be.
Let's see what happened to Wilkins. Looks like Wilkins got thrown up into the wall by the 31 of Bonilla. Let's get a replay of that. Ooh. And then tossed down into the... Wow, I would be a little pissed off if I was Paul Wilkins. I'll play that back again. Yeah, he's just checking up, ready to get back in line. And Bonilla's like, I don't know what the speed limit is. And go fuck yourself. Throw you in the inside wall. That is unfortunate for Paul Wilkins. I hope he apologized. I hope Bonilla apologized for that.
I did not hear the apology over
Go
the
figure.
radio, so I'm not certain. Wasn't paying attention too hard, but I did not hear the words. I'm sorry.
Those words were not said. It's not going to work well for them. I guarantee that.
No. So the guys at pit, though, before all of that happened, should have the best track position here.
And that they will. Nathan Fuller, Peyton Howell, Brendan Turner, Josh Cole, Jake Hall, your top 5 as we restart shortly with Chris Parkman, Skylar Comstock, Bladen Edwards, Justin Vanderbrel, and Keaton Salyers. As they're getting ready to grid back up and get it on.
Again, lights are off. They're going to go green here.
Fantastic. Winner of this race here tonight gets $50 courtesy of iRacing World. You can find them on Facebook. Join that community and be a part of something bigger. And next week, University of Karen of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway. That's going to be a night race. I'm looking forward to that. And then the Chicago doubleheader 2 weeks from tonight. Again, plenty of time for guys who haven't. If they haven't made a push to try to get a win, if you win, essentially you're in. Or you can make it on points, but there is a minimum amount of starts you have to make in order to be eligible for both of that.
Uh-oh. LA Green, they're calling it out.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag Oh my goodness. Pack is all jacked up right now. Oh,
let's take a look
man.
back here.
Double front stretch.
There is a cluster of ass all over the place. 4 wide.
Oh my God.
Oh, we got a big one. Glockner, Johnson, Huggins.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Lord.
Caution is out.
I think Personette was in on that as well. I think they should have just delayed that caution. That's definitely going to be on race control. Race control and the drivers.
That is currently what's coming across the radio right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the downside of that variable, right? Like there's, you have iRacing cautions, they're going to call it right away, and sometimes it's not the thing you do. But in this case, they should have delayed it. And we already had Jacob Prince. If you're looking down at the replay here, yeah, Thornton took Prince for a ride, who went down, almost took Hangout. Then Acevedo, Glockner getting into it, taking Allen, Personette, Cody Johnson. Just a shit ton of people. A lot of good drivers. Huggins was involved in that. Fucking buck wild. Thank you for the follow, Chase KR23. Appreciate the support on this. We're going to fucking need it.
Back to that University Karen thing. I think my ex went.
I think a lot of people's exes went there.
Oh, man.
If they got the haircut, they're in. That's the only prerequisite.
Best advice I can give you, start drinking heavily.
Oh, I am drinking heavily. Believe me.
I wish I was.
Do those sound bites come across the stream?
They do.
Oh, beautiful. There's a lot of good ones in your repertoire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of good ones.
Oh, yeah.
So, now do you want to pick a new winner after all the fast cars were damaged here?
No.
No, you still think we're going to stick it out?
I like where Militia's at. He didn't get a lick, so he's good.
Oh, no? Okay.
No, he's all right. He's all right.
Need to put my binoculars on from the blimp. It's kind of hard
That's
to see.
all right. That's all right. With my camera settings, and I don't know if you've got these ones that I have. I got them from Curly, Tyler Curly, hook it up. Really cool views. Yeah, I can share that with you later.
I mean, I got you. Excuse me. I got the stream going on my phone right now, and I got race going on the computer. Obviously,
you got a lot of screens going on.
Yeah, I got a lot going on right now. Just trying to keep up with what you're seeing, what I'm seeing.
10-9 on the Eastern Seaboard, and we're close to halfway through this race. Unfortunately,
we are making great time.
We're about 53 laps in. And again, thank you, Chase KR, for the follow. You have brought us up to 356.
Wow, congratulations, Tom.
Thanks, man.
That's a great number.
It is a great number.
Did you record what you were at before the start of the season?
I was just about a 300.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so I mean the growth has been great. People that have joined in here to hang out have been awesome. And it's been good. Let's start here. Show you here who's going to be out in front. Nathan Fuller, Peyton Howell, row 1, row 2, Josh Cole and Brendan Turner, row 3, Chris Parkman and Jake Hall, row 4, Justin Vanderbilt and Bladen Edwards, and then Mike DeWalt and Devin Lucan holding it down, rounding out your top 10. Again, I feel the worst. The worst I feel for tonight so far is Matt Albert. He has no front end.
100%.
Life is over.
He's looking rough there.
Look at that car.
Oof.
Put it on the open wheel circuit. Yeah, I feel bad for the 48. He was looking to have a good run, and that is such a sweet Irwin Tools paint scheme.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Big props, big props. All right, looks like pace car is pulling off. Geico restarts home for Nathan Fuller, last year's winner.
Green flag.
Gonna lead us off. Here we go. Back to green flag racing. 54 of 130.
Big problem, inside line.
Yeah. Oh my Lord.
Caution at the stripe. There's a lot of issues back there. No caution yet?
All right, man.
There it
Caution is
is.
out. Caution is out.
I don't even know what to say. That makes me angry.
I need to watch that back.
Yeah, we're going to rewind that and see what the hell happened here, because that was just wild. Start it in real time here, see what we got. Oh, looks like, I think it's Min Hang had something to do with that. Yeah, looks like Min Hang kicked this one off, but I think the inside line, I think they checked.
Inside line did not go, yeah.
It looks like he checked and then sent 95, who then killed off the rest of the field.
Definitely started with the 17 there.
Oh my goodness, that took out some good drivers.
Just started that rubber band effect, and yeah, that definitely took out some good cars.
Now, yeah, it looks like Nathan Fuller didn't go. He didn't go.
I don't know what happened there. He must have been in the wrong gear, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, look at that. Like, he held up the whole line. Good Lord. So many good cars got taken out of that one.
So many. I really don't know what could have happened there. But I can tell you, Andrew Allen, or I'm sorry, that's not Andrew Allen. Who is the 95?
That's De Boyne Valentine.
Valentine definitely got the worst of it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not something we really approve of here. Sorry, not sorry moment there, I guess. The black sheep.
That'll be talked about after the race.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Of course it will be addressed. As is everything.
Get back up to speed here. See where these guys are at.
I was wrong. Thought that was some payback. No, I don't think it was payback.
No, I don't think that was payback at all.
No. A lot of fighting though. A lot of it.
It's pretty calm over the radio right now. It's not as much as I'd expect.
I didn't think there'd be much dissonance, but they I think everybody knows they got to get it together. Or else the police will be a-coming.
Oh, 100%. That's, I think Mr. DeWalt here is cracking that whip and getting these guys into shape over the radio.
You got to, you know. We can't have things like this. This is 3 cautions in a row consecutively.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have said anything. I did knock on wood, though.
It's all good. It's all good. We ain't blaming you, Travis. We ain't blaming you.
Such a great start.
Again, if you're just joining us, I am Tom Torrey. Alongside me, Travis Stroney. That sounds like a dish, Travis. Travis Stroney.
I get that a lot. You know, people say
I'm
it's
sure
like pasta, Stroney, bologna.
So what is that? All right, is that Italian or what is that?
It's actually Slovakian.
Slovakian. Okay, I was gonna guess over there, but I didn't know what kind of country that. You know, which country to pick over there.
I'm a mutt, Tom.
Same.
Most people are in the Midwest. That's Polak, Mexican, Southern Baptist over here. So it's really strange in my neck of the woods.
I am Italian, Irish, Polish. I like my beer, my cheese.
Yeah, you're the Midwest
my variety
mutt.
of meats.
That's what I call it. We're just Midwest mutts.
Absolutely. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you for hanging out. This is the Dawsonville Pool Room 250. Don't ask me why the hell we have that name.
What does the Dawsonville Pool Room do when Chase Elliott wins?
I forget.
They ring a bell?
They do something fun.
Sound the horn?
They do something fun. Peyton Howell and Nathan Fuller are going to be on row 1, row 2, Chris Parkman, Josh Cole. Jake Hall, who was the Daytona winner, and Brendan Turner in row 3. Row 4, Justin Vanderwell and Bladen Edwards, and then Mike DeWalt and Devin Lucan. We are off, and hopefully we can get back to green flag racing. The field is a little bit smaller, which really sucks.
Green.
But it looks like everybody's still on the track. Kind of just riding around. All right, we crossed the start-finish line without any trouble. That's amazing.
A lot of guys that are just paired up and running 2x2.
You're gonna need to right now. You're gonna need a friend.
Hung out to dry. He needs to make friends right now.
Josh Cole wants to make friends. He can go topless on cam. He'll make plenty with his boobs. Josh Cole hot tub stream following this broadcast. Get ready for that.
That sounds...
The 22 lets it all out.
He does let it all out.
Savage Man 818. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Savage Man. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you for following the stream, bringing us up to 357 followers for Casa de la Horseboat.
Jake Hall looking to make a run on the outside here, coming strong.
It's right on the nose of Jake Hall. Been sent over by Cody Johnson. Thank you. Cody Johnson is the man. How can I join? Very simple. Minimum requirement is you have to have a C-Class racing license and have good racecraft. That's really it. C-Class license or racecraft. I mean, I was trying to think of what else I could say. I mean, fuck, I can't think of anything.
Don't be a Travis and be top 40 because only 40 make the race. There can be 55 people qualifying, but only 40 make the race.
Yeah.
If you're not top 40, you get the race, and the race is shame. 3-lap shootout with anybody who wants to race.
Yeah, and it's really not as fun, but we literally have almost 50 drivers every week trying to vie in for that 40-car slot. Thank you, Jimmy H67 and Bullseye. Bring us up to 359. Y'all rock. Thank you.
All right.
For joining us. Again, I am the Horseboat, a.k.a. Tom Torrey, alongside Travis Stroney. He usually would be in the race tonight, but unfortunately he did not make it. New leader here now from the last lap since I've been talking is Jake Hall, making that outside line work, and we are 2x2, grouped up again, front to back, nut to sack. Jake Hall, Devin Lucan, Justin Vanderbilt, Peyton Howell, and Chris Parkman, your top 5, with Nathan Fuller, Keaton Salyers, Josh Cole, Brendan Turner, and Jonathan Militia rounding out your top 10. Jonathan Militia started 35th all the way up to 9th, but the biggest mover of them all so far is the hood we're riding on. Justin Vanderbilt started 34th up to 5th. Savage Man says, what time would be roughly looking to run the truck race?
Huh?
I don't know. Black Sheep says, getting exciting here. Hell yeah. We race every Friday night, Savage Man. Join the Discord and find out all there is to know about the Gears Racing League and the Gears Cup Series.
Oh, it's one of the best, most competitive leagues you will ever run in. Competition here is great.
Militia stuck between a cock and a hard face, going 3 wide between Josh Cole and the 41 of Brendan Turner. He's going to make it through.
Jake
Can't believe I just said that.
Like a rock right now.
Well,
I can feel it all the way down.
I think he just wanted to make a good run to make sure he can get up there, I guess. I don't know. Jake Hall's a talented driver. He's one of those super speedway guys.
I'm telling you, that outside line is just the preferred line with these guys.
They're cooking.
They're moving.
Oh, the 3-lap shootout is in between. It's after qualifying and before the warm-up and the race. He's talking about the race of shame. That's awesome. I love it. Black Sheep says Gears is the best for sure. That's going to be our first pin of the night. I'm going to hang that out there for 10 minutes. Gears is one of the best racing leagues on iRacing. There's a multitude of leagues, thousands of leagues you could join.
Yeah, I've been in quite a few for the past couple of years that I've been on iRacing, and I mean, I have raced with these guys on NASCAR Heat 5, but without that, just this season alone has been the most competitive and the most fun I've had racing, and I'm not even racing right now. So it's a blast. It's definitely something you want to be a part of.
You hear that? That is Black Sheep redeeming his first loose and loud, which he usually does. We're going to get to it here in just a moment.
Let her rip.
Black Sheep, happy birthday. This is the Loose and Loud you've redeemed. And you are off.
Oh, thank God. How am I doing? Am I doing okay? Okay.
I wasn't muted, but now I am.
Yeah, I know. Dude, those one-liners that you come up with, so funny. I'm sure you can hear me in the mic laughing every time you say something, and I'm sorry if that interrupts the stream, but it's so funny. I'm familiar. These guys are pretty wide up front. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. Now they're too bad. I love watching back your streams. Like when I'm racing, I love, even when I'm not racing. Well, I probably won't watch this one back because I'm doing it with you. Oh, Jacob on the wall. I think the green mic is on the inside, or inside apron. Jake Hall is going to be damaged. Seriously, sometimes I need binoculars for this fucking lip thing. I'm going to grab a couple more beers. Are you drinking tonight? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tommy. Oh, I know that. Right. Well, it's ever since so my daughter is what, 2 years old, so but yeah, it was just about the holidays, you know, when everybody gets sick, but she got sick first, then my wife got it, then I got it, then she got sick again, then it was me, and then I gave it back to my wife. Oh, caution's out. I'm gonna grab a beer while you take this back.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to cut that Loose and Loud short because it seems like some stuff just happened. Looks like Min Hang, Jacob Prince there. You got Cody Johnson, Jake Hall, Jimmy Ensley, forward on forward action. Min Hang tried to come back up and then just collects people. That was a dumb move. He should have backed out of the gas. And he would have been just fine.
Ooh, that looks like the Toyotas from last weekend.
Yeah,
NASCAR.
For real. Yeah, Fords can't help each other out. 6 Fords in this field tonight, and they cannot help each other. Kane Lane says, y'all are so entertaining.
Oh, thanks, Kane. Yeah, it's really Tom's carrying most of this. I'm just the support role.
I have guests on all the time. Travis is one of the welcome guys here. Looks like everybody's going to pit? Question mark? Let's see what they do here.
Yeah, just about everybody. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. It's better than watching this one by myself. Or watching you talk to me. I'm glad I can be talking to you while watching this.
Oh, sure. Again, this is caution 4 if you're keeping score at home. Looks like Nate Williams is going to stay out. I don't fucking get that, but all right.
Remind me next time just to keep my fucking mouth shut.
No.
We had a 40 lap run?
No, it was like over 50. It was like 53 laps.
Over 50?
Yeah.
And 4 cautions in the past 15, 20 laps? My goodness.
It's going to happen.
Like I said, these guys are competitive. Everybody wants to win here. Oh my God, I see a Ricky Bobby scheme.
That's Militia.
That's Johnny Militia.
It is Jonathan Militia.
That is beautiful.
Love the 69 machine.
Did not even see that scheme. That might be scheme of the week.
just joining us, it's our 5th caution, I believe. If you're keeping score again at home. But before that, we had a long stretch of green flag run. And we're going to get back to that eventually.
Yeah, I jinxed it.
Maybe not this week. Maybe next week.
Maybe. Well, it's Phoenix next week. That's
going to be a tough race. I don't.
Short track, you know. That's going to be a blast. I'm excited for Phoenix. It's at night. The University of Karen 200. I'm excited for it. It is 200, right?
Yeah,
I think it is. I'm going to bring my best Karen paint scheme.
Karens are encouraged to attend.
Hopefully I make that race. My goodness.
Nate Williams, Devin Lucan, Jonathan Emmons, Chris Parkman, Perrin Huggins, Peyton Howell, Brendan Turner, Joshua Perrin, Keaton Salyers, and Nathan Fuller. Your top 10 as we're going to restart here shortly.
Is Parkman a sleeper for back-to-back wins?
I think so. I mean, he's a guy that is really talented. You just don't... I mean, I think it's partially his paint scheme. I mean, it's super sick, but it's kind of like, you know, you don't even look at it, you know?
Right, yeah.
But it is sharp. It's sharp as hell. He kind of all of a sudden he's like there, and it's like, oh shit.
Right. And I mean, if Peyton and Trey wouldn't have got into it that last lap, he probably would have finished 3rd or 4th. But I feel like I don't want to give him credit because I mean he was up there the majority of the race, but he did kind of steal that win last week. But
oh yeah,
he set himself up for a good position here.
Honestly, I'm
right.
you know, in regard to Peyton Hall, I'm surprised he wasn't suspended. From all the stuff that happened, but
it was a racing incident.
I guess whatever.
If you're racing for the win, I mean, there's a lot of motion. Like I said, these guys are competitive, man. Everybody wants to win.
And I think it's the first time we've had 2 Fords on the front row for the Geico restart zone for the Dawsonville Pool Room 250. Let's get back at it.
Green, green, green.
All you viewers better make note of that because that might happen once or twice this season.
This is a rarity. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think who picked? Yeah, Black Sheep has picked Devin Lucan for the win on our prediction poll. He is your leader right now.
52's been up there all race. Outside line making that charge, 3 wide in the middle. Oh, Nate Williams on old tires. Remember that.
They are gonna just drive through him. Like I don't understand why he didn't pit with everybody else, but you know he's his own bird.
Yeah, he might have used a set early on, and he's just trying to make it.
That's true.
Save that set toward the end.
That is true.
I have
that
made
old
that
Smoky
mistake
Moonshine 17. Oh yeah, we all have. I mean, really, you know, he doesn't race a whole lot, but he's good here. I know that. Somebody else now with no front end. Looks like Zach Lockett. Gonna make me write out another check for his car. Horseboat Motorsports taking a hit tonight. Oh no, that's not Lockett. I don't think he's in this race. No offense to Lockett. Somebody's front end is gone. But looks like Perrin Huggins, your pole sitter and leader, back out front. 32, Joshua Perrin. We don't talk or say his name that much. Mountain Dew Hard Soda Machine.
Oh, he's my Michigan neighbor. He's only about 45 minutes from me.
He's a snake and he's from Detroit. He's a snake.
He's a snake.
He's a snake.
Slippery snake.
Slippery snake. Perrin Huggins lane blocking.
Who's in the Chrome Dome? Oh, I think that's Andrew Allen.
Andrew Allen. That is. Let me see. Where is he?
That's a Bruins scheme, I believe.
He's a hockey guy.
He's blinding everybody out on that racetrack tonight.
Well, if you need to check your hair in the mirror, check it on Andrew Allen's car. Yeah, that's chromed out. 81 of 130 completed. It looks like everybody's got the kinks worked out here so far, knock on wood.
There's Tilly Robinson. I was going to say, Josh was the only Freedom United Motorsports driver left, but I see these guys, Tilly and Robertson, hanging back here. So
they are hanging in there.
They are alive.
Mm-hmm. Surprised there wasn't more cursing. But they're getting along just fine.
I think we've ironed out the tension here.
Kind of have to eventually, right? Like,
well,
I mean, we're not in the closing laps, but yeah, I mean, you know, we're less than 100 laps to go here, about 50, or excuse me, yeah, less than 50 laps to go, so we're getting close. Again, relatively short evening so far. Everybody minding their business, doing their job. Unfortunately for some of these guys getting caught up in wrecks, it's just the nature of the beast over here. Atlanta's one of those places where, you know, you feel good going into the race, and then something happens out of your control. And again, that's just racing. It happens.
That's super speedway racing right there.
Absolutely.
Cars are going at 195, 200 miles an hour, and if you're in the back half of the field, all it takes is one car.
Absolutely.
Find an outside wall.
Yep.
And you're done. You're done. It takes the best of the best to try and avoid the stuff in the back.
Huggins, Howell, Edwards, Parent, and Evans, your top 5. Devin Lucan, Keaton Salyers, Chris Parkman, Nathan Fuller, and Justin Vanderbilt rounding out your top 10.
That Cougar's turning me on, Tom. He's making a huge run here on the outside.
Oh, you're bending it?
Yeah, Blade Edwards. Oh, we got action. We got action, and I can't find.
Nate Williams
Brandon Meyer, Mike DeWalt.
Oh, my goodness.
Talk about getting sent to the drive-in. Let's see.
Might have seen Dale Earnhardt
so,
there.
okay, my boy Militia's in this. Nate Williams is in this. Brandon Myers, and I think Alex Tilley is involved. So let's take a look. See what we can find on the MeetYourMom.com replay. Oh, yeah. Just enough. Oh, and Tilley finished him off. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. So I think Brandon Myers' night is done.
Tilley might be done after that. My goodness.
Yeah. I think that's one of the craziest wrecks of 2024.
Yeah, he definitely seen Dale there.
Let's see if we can get inside of Brandon Meyer. What?
That's what she said.
Oh, he got sent up in the air. His hood over his windshield. God, I'd be praying. I'd be praying so much. Like, God, I didn't need you before, but I fucking need you now. Yeah, that hood, when the hood comes up over the windshield.
Oh, you know you're done.
You know it. Like, it's over.
You know you're done. Yeah.
And let's see what Tilley did here. Like, I don't think he did anything wrong as far as it goes. Was that not Tilley?
No, was that Josh Cole?
I think that might have been Cole. Yeah, it was Cole. Oh, no. Let's see. Yeah, Cole was involved. Yeah, Cole's the one who put him out. Finished him off. There he goes, 34. And it seems to be Ford-on-Ford action bumping each other. Yeah, and then just sends Meyer to the moon.
Into Ryan Robertson in the back there, too?
Yeah.
Oof.
Wow.
Another.
There's
a lot of motherfucking going on in that Discord chat right now.
A lot of that. A lot of that. The suspense is killing me inside. First half of the race was decent. The second half has not been good so far. They're going to grit up here as we're going to get the one to go this time by, I believe. And I hope we can keep it green the rest of the way.
I don't know. The laps keep ticking down, and these guys are getting really antsy.
Absolutely, and I think it's going to get rough. It's going to get rougher as we get closer to the end.
I would definitely agree with that statement there. It's how many cars are out of this race right now?
So let's see how
a lot
many
of hard
retire.
hits.
So looks like we've got at least 4. At least 4.
At least 4.
Again, thank you for sticking it out with us here. Black Sheep says that was rough. Yeah, it was.
That one hurt me just watching it.
But Perrin Huggins and Peyton Howell. How's Jimmy doing? Jimmy, see where he's at. He's racing around in 24th right now. As we're getting ready to restart, Perrin Huggins and Peyton Howell to lead us off. Joshua Parent, Jonathan Evans, Chris Parkman, Bladen Edwards, Keaton Salyers, Justin Vandermorel, Nathan Fuller, and Jonathan Militia to kick us off.
Amelia coming across the radio saying that he is cooked.
Oh, another follow. Liberty Bringer followed this minute. I think I know who that is.
360. Congratulations, Tom.
360. Doing a complete 360. Green for Gears Cup Series. Again, if you're watching the Dawsonville Pool Room 250, thank you for joining us. I am the Horse Boat, a.k.a. Tom Torrey. Alongside me, number 21 car, Travis Stroney. Did not qualify and decided to join me in the booth. Thank you very much for that.
You can't say that I didn't qualify. I did. You can say what it is. I did qualify. I sucked more than these other guys, and they all beat me. So, I raced in the race of shame, a little 3-lap shootout that we do, and now we're watching the big boys eat.
They are going to town. Perrin Huggins off to a good start again. Pole sitter has led a good chunk of these laps.
Look at them, 2 Royal Blue cars finally finding themselves.
Yeah, Peyton Howell
and Bladen Edwards.
Bladen Edwards, both teammates for Adrenaline Performance, or whatever the hell their team name is.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right, right?
Beautiful. Again, a lot of hot paint schemes brought out for Atlanta.
I think the further we go along in this series, I mean, we've seen every driver's got a couple in their back pocket, and it's always seems to pop when we get to these special races.
Some of these guys are painters, and they bring their best every week. And some of these guys, like I know Parkman, his Wrangler, I've seen that on Trading Paints. I think I have raced that before. But that is such a sharp scheme.
It is.
A lot of these are custom, but I mean, Trading Paints has some sleeper schemes if you look hard enough.
Perrin Huggins, Joshua Parent, Chris Parkman, Jonathan Evans, and Justin Vandermorel, your top 5. Keaton Salyers, Peyton Howell, Bladen Edwards, Josh Cole, and Nathan Fuller rounding out your top 10. Chris Parkman, last week's winner, going toe-to-toe with Perrin Huggins for the lead.
This is amazing. I am rooting for him because I'd like to see a back-to-back winner.
Yeah, Chris, he would be the second repeat winner of the year if he could do it.
Yeah, but is it back-to-back? Did Peyton win back-to-back?
Did you say front-to-back?
No, back-to-back.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you there.
Did Peyton win consecutive races, or did he just win 2 races?
No, he won 2 races. Jimmy,
back-to-back?
let's go. Come on, Jimmy. Want some Jimmy action? Here it is.
Give him some Jimmy action.
Riding on board with Jimmy Ensley, Hightower, North Carolina native, riding around in 21st.
Ooh, a lot of bumping going on the outside line.
I see that. Just further ahead, we have Devin Lucan just on the outside towards the end of that line, riding around at 17th. 95 of 130 complete. Getting close to the back end of Paul Wilkins.
Oh, 3 wide here.
3 wide, yes indeed, as we're on the nose cam of Devin Lucan. Keaton Salyers finds a spot and heads back in.
Thank goodness.
2 by 2 yet again.
Another caution.
Cody Johnson, that is unfortunate to see. He's going to be fresh meat to get lapped. Staying low is the 08 car, and that is unfortunate. A guy that you don't typically see under there.
No, he is a top contender every week.
Every week.
Every week.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
Thank you, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Oh, 3 wide again. Oh, 52 getting it. Oh, 90. Big wreck in
Oh,
one.
we got a big wreck.
Caution is out.
Big wreck in
Sweet
one.
Jesus. Let's back that ass up with the BeInYourMom.com replay. Who do we got here?
4 cars for sure. I don't even remember, but
Let's ride around full time. Yep, looks like Wilkins and Lukin with Salyers getting involved in that. And that was a menage a trois of pain.
Tilly
Right
got a
on
little
board.
piece of that.
It's right on board with Lukin. We just jumped off the nose of that thing. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. They call him T-Bone because he loves to bone. Back it up one more time. Again, Lukin, Salyers, and Wilkins involved in this. We'll super slow-mo this. It was a nasty hit. You know, I feel for, and talk about real-life racing, Eric Jones. Fracturing vertebrae in his back. That's got to be painful, man. I did.
Yeah,
It did remind me of a scary wreck. I mean, it reminded me and everybody else almost PTSD of Daytona years ago. But with technology these days and safety, drivers are more likely to survive accidents like that. And Eric Jones is a talented driver, and thankfully he walked away.
Thankfully, the 4 guys that have found the outside wall won't be injured because we are sim racing.
Because we are sim racing. That's right. This is not real.
Yeah, because
some people treat it as real. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, 100%. If you're not driving like it's a real thing, then what are you doing, man?
I think for as far as how driving, like the keys to being a good sim racer, I think the first key, and I don't know if you'd agree with this or not, but car awareness, knowing how big your car is, where you can put your car, and how. You know, I think those are 3 big criteria you have to hit right away, and then work on your line and get faster on every track that you want to race at. But again, you got to know where you can put your car, right?
Oh, I agree. But I think Aretha Franklin said it best. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Apparently, respect is the key.
That is the key to...
Cartman will tell us how to race right now.
I'm going to drive, and I'm going to go fast, and I'm going to turn to the left sometimes.
That's right. That's right.
Sometimes we turn to the right.
It's definitely
with these.
I don't turn right.
With these road courses, but...
PG Vendetta says that was tough for him, I'm sure, but it's one of the many bad things that comes with actual racing. Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. I think you know when you get in a car and put the helmet on, you know kind of what you're signing up for. And if you don't, you're in for a rude awakening, man.
Yeah, those drivers are special type of breed. I mean, they'll get in a crash like that, and Eric Jones, if he wasn't injured, he'd go right back to it. You know,
absolutely. Absolutely. He would have went right back at it.
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to have the University of Karen of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway night race. Again, qualifying begins at promptly 8 Eastern, 7 Central. The stream starting up about 15 minutes before that, we hope. You can join us. And then a week after that, we have that doubleheader with the Chicagoland Speedway and Chicago Street Course. 20 laps at the Chicago Street Course, and then an 80-lapper at Chicagoland 2 weeks from now. So hopefully you have a lot to drink in your cooler.
I definitely will. That's going to be a really interesting night, going from a road course to what is it? Is that a mile and a half? I believe it's a mile and a half.
Yeah. No. That's a huge. I think
no, it's not.
Chicagoland's big. Yeah, almost.
It's not. Well, is it really?
Well, you've got. Yeah, look it up. Perrin Huggins and Joshua Parent, row 1, row 2, Josh Cole and Chris Parkman. Peyton Howell and Jonathan Evans is going to take up row 3. Row 4 is going to be Justin Vandermerel and Nathan Fuller. And with row 5, Tyler Wu-Tang Wooten and Bladen Edwards. Rolling Thunder 52 says, man, I'm mad. I had new tires and was way faster than everyone because they didn't take tires checked up so much because of the old tires, and I just got in the middle and got hit. Hated for everyone. I was on the brakes, and there was nothing I could do. Shit happens when you party naked, Devin. Better luck next week. Had a good run, though.
Tom, you want to know how big Chicago is?
Yeah, tell me. How big is it? That's what she said.
I was wrong. I mean, it's 1.520 miles. So, I mean, technically it's a mile and a half.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
But, yeah, going from... I'll be busting my ass. Going from a road course to a mile and a half in the same night is...
Yeah.
It's definitely
and it's a point... They're both points races, too. It's not just for fun. There is points on the line. Looks like getting hung out. Looks like it's Chris Parkman, but he is competing there between the 54 and the 77. Trying to get rid of him, and they just can't put him to bed. Ooh, got a little touchy with Fuller. Fuller goes into the wall. That's going to give Parkman an opportunity to move up to that top line if he chooses to do so, and so he will. Bladen Edwards right there with the 75, filling the void in that inside line.
Aaron Huggins back down to the bottom. He's been controlling this race, the majority of this race. I feel like he's been out there all day. Oh, look at Josh Cole to the inside.
Josh Cole. We have
This is
ourselves a
his home
Josh
track.
Cole sighting.
This is his
Georgia
home
native
track.
with man
He
boobs
knows
that'll
the track.
make you hot.
Yeah,
Didn't lead that lap. Aaron Huggins did, but he's having a good night here in the 22 Toyota Camry. It's nice to see him up towards the front. You have Aaron Huggins, Jonathan Evans, Peyton Howell, Josh Cole, and Chris Parkman, with Justin Vandermeer, Tyler Wu-Tang Wooten, Bladen Edwards, Jacob Prince, and Jonathan Militia. My pick for the winner. Let's ride on the board of the Talladega Nights Team 69 machine.
Ooh, in the wall. 9 car. Focus.
Wild Thing 33 NH 40 required. Yeah, Brandon, that was a tough one to watch. Crashes like that, yeah, I know it's a sim, but damn, it's a bummer because you know your night's basically done. Had a good race. 34 was running in that pack all night long, staying out of trouble for the most part. Aaron Huggins and Jonathan Evans, let's ride on the nose. See how hard he's pushing the 8 machine.
So those two are going at it like a first date on a Saturday night.
Inside of 25 laps to go, 24. We have another caution.
I think that was back in turn 2.
Whoa. Holy shit.
There is some heat coming on.
Oh, Nate Fuller and Andrew Allen going on a hot date that ends up in tragedy. Let's see it. Yeah, Fuller just took him and finished him. Connects with Tilly at 28, Acevedo, Bonilla. Jimmy Hensley makes it through there.
Oh, I was actually just watching him.
Let's get on him. Let's get on the dash cam and see how he survived that.
Better check his pants.
Poop check.
Shit in his britches.
Ooh, and he just barely avoided Acevedo. That was insane. Let's watch the slow-mo. Of course, I hit the live button like a jackass. We're not going back for that. Oh, well.
That was just 3 wide action. Andrew Allen getting loose, that's all. My goodness.
Song is called Death Rides a Horse by the Russian Circles. Poop check. Liberty
check.
Bringer says poop check, all caps. Poop check.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums, getting all swollen.
Or like my daughter, all the way up your back.
She did. And if you have children, you'll know that. Poop checks, you got to do that.
Poop check.
You don't want it up the front and then all the way up the back. Funny story. Years ago, my first son was taking him to daycare. Changed him, got him all nice, ready to go. Take him to daycare, put him down on the changing table just to double check. He had shit up his back. That was... Ladies are like, you really brought him in like this? I'm like, I swear to you, I just changed him. Shit you not, 15 minutes ago before we got him.
Oh.
And that'll happen. I mean, kids will be kids. They'll poop and...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Well, it's, I think it was Easter Sunday 21. My daughter had just, she did her business and then got her all nice in her Easter dress and everything. And I swear to you, Tom, not 15 minutes later, that dress was trashed and thrown in the garbage. I was not cleaning it.
Talking about kids here, the Gears Cup Series. Again, this audience is not meant for children, so hopefully they're not here.
No.
If they are, put them to bed.
Put them to bed. It's 10 o'clock. What are you doing? Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, it is 10 o'clock.
It's 9:30 on the Eastern Seaboard.
9:30 on the Eastern.
I think a lot of the people out there, they're talking about poop on stream. What the? Whoa.
Well, I mean, you did kind of get it started with the poop check. But
poop check.
Pace car lights are off, and we are going to go green here.
Again, all right, here we go. Aaron Huggins and Jonathan Evans leading us off with Peyton Howell and Josh Cole, Justin Vandermorel and Bladen Edwards, Tyler Wu-Tang Wooten and Jonathan Militia, Jacob Prince and Joshua Parent rounding out our top 10.
How many laps do we have to go in this shindig?
We have less than 20. Liberty Bringers, ours just listened to me drop at least 78 F-bombs and hell divers. So, yeah, no, I'm with you there.
I still need to buy that game.
Travis, you got to. It's a must-have.
I know.
It's a must-have.
It's been on my Steam wish list for like 3 weeks now.
Just take the dive, dude. Just take the bite and get it.
I need to.
You got people to play with. That's for sure.
I know.
Huggins trying to be winner, I think win number 2.
Yes, he does have a win on the season. So this would be his second. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag racing as we're trying to get to the conclusion of this race. 20 laps to go as we cross the line exactly. PG Vendetta says grew up on Black Ops 2. One of the best Call of Duties ever.
Great game. One of my favorites.
Not a big Call of Duty guy anymore. I did play the latest one. Did a battle pass or whatever, and that was fun, but really I just get burned out. I'm not.
No, it's not the same as when we were kids.
I think as you get older, it becomes less captivating.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
For me, in my perspective, I guess.
I don't think they make them as good as more. Like the time period from World at War to Black Ops 2 would probably be the cutoff, or Modern Warfare 3. But like that was peak Call of Duty.
Travis, we got Liberty Bringer saying Battlefield better than COD. And honestly, I can't really disagree with that on a skill level. It takes a little bit more skill, in my opinion, to play Battlefield than it is playing Call of Duty.
As an adult, I would 100% agree with that statement. If you would have told 14-year-old Travis that, I probably would have told you to fuck off. But yes, Battlefield 4, I've been playing that a lot the past 3-4 weeks. So I'll give him that, because I haven't even touched a new COD yet.
New COD's decent, but again, doesn't hold my attention. Perrin Huggins, Jonathan Evans, Peyton Howell, Josh Cole, and Bladen Edwards, your top 5. Justin Vandermorel, Jonathan Militia, Tyler Wooten, Joshua Parent, and Jacob Prince. We have 17 laps to go to conclusion of this one. Again, next week it is the University of Cairn of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway night race. Qualifying promptly at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, with the stream starting about 1:45. It's old-fashioned, but I don't care if I'm aging myself. Biggest mover of the night so far looks like Jonathan Militia.
69.
The old 69. And honestly, with 16 laps to go, he is right where he needs to be to make that push for the win.
That outside line has been strong all day, especially if you have newer tires. If you're 20, 25 laps in the run, not so much. You wash up the track pretty easy.
Now, again, in this series, if you're not familiar, if you win, you are in. If you don't win, you have to make it in on points, and you have to meet a minimum set of races in order to be eligible for the playoffs.
I wonder, does that include the Race of Shame?
Race of Shame is not included. No, it's not.
Oh, goodness.
I think it counts as you qualify. You made the race. You technically tried to make the race. Ooh,
Yeah,
Parent in the wall there. Oh, little touch between the 41 and the 29. Gonna hold it together. I think Brendan Turner. Oh, Thornton!
Oh.
Thornton just left hooked into the infield.
Might keep that green. They might keep that green. It's a 2-car incident.
Oh,
man. They said it was 1 car across the radio. I don't know.
That was not one. That was a 2-pack.
That was a 2-pack.
It was a 2-pack.
I cannot key up because I am not sitting at my racing sim, but I would go across the radio and tell them it was 2 cars. Yeah, eligibility. Yeah, I'm going to have to read through the rule book because that's 2 races I have missed this year.
"13 laps to go. Perrin Huggins, your leader, trying to bring it home for win number 2.
We are going to have lap traffic. They are catching him fast.
And they are 3 wide, and it's getting dicey. Oh, and here we go. We've got action.
Oh, my goodness.
Into the wall. They're going to keep it together.
No, they're not.
They are going to call the caution. PG Vendetta says, after Black Ops 3, I really didn't like COD, but the new one isn't bad. I just get bored. See, I'm right there, too. I get bored easily with it.
Yeah, I don't know the age of PG Vendetta, but if he's anywhere in that 20 to 30 range, I'm guessing he's just like us.
We're going to ride back and see what happened with Thornton, just to kind of get an idea of why that happened.
Surprised they called that one and not the incident prior with
I don't know if
in the grass.
I don't know if I did message race control. Let them know that was 2 cars. That is part of my job here. If I see it, I need to let them know. Let's run this back with the MeetYourMom.com replay. My fucking mouse will work. There we go. So we go. Thornton looking aight. 73 was the other one that got caught up in this. Andrew Sanford. I feel bad for this guy. Like, I don't know what.
He's had a tough night.
I don't know what happened to the 29. All of a sudden, he just left hook coming through the tri-oval. He got loose. That's what happened. He got loose coming through the tri-oval. Couldn't get it back straight and cross the infield. But it looks like for Sanford, he might be able to fix that front end. He didn't get hit that hard. But let's back it up one more time. See it in real time.
Yeah, up here in the blimp, I really need some binoculars or some x-ray vision because we are currently in turn 1 and 2, and these billboards are a bitch.
Yeah, it looks like Thornton and Sanford are going to be just fine. But we are getting down to the nitty-gritty. The winner of this race receives $50 courtesy of Jeff Glocker and iRacing World on Facebook.
Huge shout out to Jeff and iRacing World.
Thank you, Glocker, for sponsoring the last 2 races. Very nice. Should I get Pal World or no? I thought about it, but don't know much about it. I played Pal World when it dropped. Thought it was a really solid game. We had some trouble as far as playing for PC, cross-play. But it's a decent game. I like it.
Am I too old for that? You're older than me. How do you know that game? I don't even know what that is.
It's like Pokemon. But it's like survival in Pokemon. It's really good.
I love Pokemon. Never even heard of that.
Yeah, Pal World is pretty good. If you still got Xbox, I would definitely take a look at it.
Huh.
And if you got Game Pass, I think it's free.
Oh. Game Pass on the PC? I do have that.
Yeah, it's on there too. So again, gridding back up for the conclusion of this one. Parent Huggins, Jonathan Evans, Peyton Howell, Josh Cole, Blaine Edwards, Justin Vandermorel, Joshua Parent, Min Hang, Tyler Wooten, Nathan Fuller, Brad Gutierrez, Jonathan Militia, Jake Hall, Brendan Turner, Andrew Allen, Sean Anderson, Skylar Comstock, Joshua Thornton, Jacob Prince, and Andrew Sanford round out your top 20. And it looks like some guys are still out. It looks like Matt Albert got a front nose back on that 48 machine. Mike DeWalt there as well. Looks like he is a lap down.
It's amazing how they have those spare bumpers in the sim world.
I know. They can just clip them right back on.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's got a brand new car right now.
Set it and forget it.
Do not have fast repairs in this league, and he looks like he's completely clean.
They really put some elbow grease.
Oh, 100%.
Into the fabrication.
Who I am? I'm a name that dude disguised as another dude.
We are getting set for what I hope is the last caution of the night. And we're going to find out soon who is going to be the Dawsonville Pool Room 250 winner here tonight. PG Vendetta says Forza Motorsport versus Gran Turismo. Who wins? I like both. I like both. I can't hate on either one.
Yeah, if you're not talking the Horizons, I'd take Forza all day. Wreckfest is my jam.
Wreckfest is so fun.
That is a great game. I love Wreckfest. You know, it brings me back to them flat out 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Or Destruction Derby on the old PlayStation.
Yep.
That's aging itself right there.
Yeah, no, right there with you.
PlayStation 2. Wreckfest is my jam. Yeah, Liberty Bringer says too. PG Vendetta says W game.
100%.
Yeah, I'll have to re-download that. We might have to get a racing with some friends here on stream.
Here's Wreckfest League?
Yeah, that might have to happen. Horseboat Wreckfest League.
There you go.
At least I'll win there. Liberty Bringer says flat out. Man, that takes me back. Oh yeah, for sure. I did flat out. Anybody remember Driver?
Oh, we got action! Wrecking in 3.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Looks like, oh shit!
Oh my goodness.
Looks like Brendan Turner.
Hey, just don't stop.
They don't. Can't stop, won't stop.
Question is, what was your favorite flat-out minigame? Because, you know, you could do the races, but you could also do, like, bowling and darts.
I didn't care which one I shot. I always thought the game was just plain fun.
It was just crazy. That game was ahead of its time.
Let's see this again. Looks like Andrew Allen just gets into the back. I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh no, Fuller. It looks like a little netcode between the 24 and the 41. If you watch it back, Travis, you might be able to see that.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, that is definitely netcode. A sim racer.
That's 100% netcode. Yeah.
But yeah, that one is valid. That is netcode all day.
Now, if people
Andrew
at home
Allen
who are
that one.
He did, and unfortunately for Fuller, he's gonna probably be mad about that. But there's not much. He didn't do anything wrong there. We're gonna ride along with Fuller.
Oh no.
Looks like he's getting hung out there. So low. So what happened was, if you ride along with Fuller, you'll see that Anderson just bumps him as he is going into turn 3, which then in turn takes him up to Turner with the netcode.
These guys are still going at it across the radio.
I think that was just, trying to do something there. And it looks like Fuller did get into Anderson a little bit and then bumped him up, made him check up into the 41. But at the end of the day, that's just how it is.
Tom,
5
this is
laps
exciting.
to go.
I think we're going to have almost a natural green white. We're going to have, what, 4 to green, I believe? 3 to green?
It'll be 3. It'll be 3 once we go back to green flag racing.
Yeah.
Liberty Bringer says, oof. Hell yeah, oof.
Yeah,
These guys got to get their shit together for real.
I think I jinxed it. No matter how many times I knock on this wooden desk, I don't think I could take back what I said. We had 55 laps of green flag running, and it's been Wreckfest ever since.
Boop check.
Poop check, yeah. A lot of drivers need to check their pants tonight.
And if you can't do it yourself, have somebody do it for you. Get a friend.
I think Eric Jones needs somebody to do it for him.
If you're into that kind of thing, go for
Is
it.
it too soon?
Yeah, I think it might be too soon. You don't want to be massaging them and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Perrin Huggins and Jonathan Evans going to be your front row when we get back to Green Flag Racing. Peyton Howell and Bladen Edwards teammates in row 2. Joshua Parent and Min Hang in row 3. Tyler Wooten and Josh Cole row 4. With Justin Van Morel and Brad Gutierrez rounding out your top 10.
That was a good one. And blue
I'm
card
back.
was so
Operator
sharp.
error, accidental shutdown. I do that all the time. Almost shut down my stream earlier. I'm really good at that. PG Vendetta says, I play a bit of everything, depends on the mood and day. Same. Love playing mixed game or MX games on PS2.
Oh, the MX versus ATV.
Yeah,
game.
those were fun.
Oh
Those were fun.
God. That is prime PS2 right there. Oh, we are getting ready to go green here with 3 laps to go. It is gonna get hot.
All right, if you can hear the music in the background, it's a band called Snot, and they did the song "My Ball's Your Chin." Perrin Huggins and Jonathan Evans hopefully leading it down for the final time. As I said that before, and I'm going to jinx it again, but we have 3 laps to go.
Oh, big move there. He's jumping to find his teammate. Peyton
Teammates.
Howell, Bladen Edwards on the outside.
Teammates lubing each other up, trying to make a run for the checkers. Perrin Huggins, who's going to be the winner? Perrin Huggins would be a repeat winner. Peyton Howell would be a repeat winner. But for everybody else in the top 10 right now, it would be their first win of the year and get them in.
Where's my boy Chris Parkin? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's back there. He must be damaged. Nope.
We're going to keep it right here up towards the front.
And his outside line is gaining traction.
Looks like Huggins has a really solid bead on the lead. Bladen for the win, says our follower 72.
Oh! Good turn 4.
Oh, we have action in turn 4, and it just keeps getting progressively fucking worse.
Oh, God.
Back it up and see what we got.
Outside wall again.
Wow. To me, this is disappointing. You're coming across to the white flag, and you just can't keep it together.
It happens. It's racing.
It happens more than I like to admit here.
Yeah, I wonder how many guys.
Looks like Jacob Prince, Wooten. Wow, like Wooten, Cole, Anderson, Prince. Just not good. Not good racing. Again, we pride ourselves on racecraft. In the last month, besides Kansas being the exception, we've really lacked the racecraft. So we've got to clean that up as a group. And trust me, it will be addressed. We're all about having fun and having a good time, but right there, they could have kept it one more lap without killing each other. Again, yeah, it might have been a little bit of racing deal there, but unfortunately, just ruins the race.
It's a little tight there, Tom. I mean,
Sanford getting involved there at the end. It was Gutierrez. It pretty much was Gutierrez. Wooten, I think, is the 86, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Tyler Wooten, Gutierrez, Jacob Prince, Josh Parent, Cole, Anderson's in here. Let's go through it one more time. It looks like Wooten gets on the wall a little bit, and then Gutierrez kind of bangs into him.
Yeah, it's just a ricochet
effect.
Ricochet effect. But he's just washing up, and that's been the problem with the outside line all day long. If you're on anything but new tires, the outside line has been washing up, and I don't know what his pit strategy is or if he's on a set of stickers, but based on the way he drove that corner, I don't think he is, and it's what happens, man.
Again, next week, we're going to have the University of Karen of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway. looking forward to that. Atlanta, I will say it hasn't been a bad race, but from about the midway point on, it's just been kind of a cluster.
It's been exciting.
We've had some really exciting moments, and accidents are bound to happen, but I think as far
I mean, when you have 40 cars on the same playing field and we're all amateurs, can't expect perfect.
No, I don't expect perfection, but I mean, if you were here earlier in the season to see some of these races that we ran, like, this would be a mirror, like, not something of a mirror image, but.
You don't have to tell me. I drove Martinsville, and that was a
yeah, that
snooze.
was a disaster. Yeah, it was bad. Trying to close out this race. This will be our first green-white checkers of the evening. Not going to say anything more than that. The drama has unfolded. Parent Huggins
has been dominating all race.
He's been able to hold off the rest of the field for the most part. But Peyton Howell is right there, as he is pretty much every race. He's
The two
right there
teammates,
waiting.
I would bet 100% of my paycheck that these two find themselves before turn 1.
Absolutely.
Or find each other. 100%.
Absolutely.
These guys are going to make a run for 1-2 right now.
Jonathan Evans, we haven't said his name much tonight, but he's had a really solid run at 26 machine. And we are getting back.
Says Bladen for the win.
I seen that.
Ring, ring, ring.
Huggins and Evans. 2 laps to go. Can we make it to the white flag, please? Uh-oh. It's already getting dicey early. Looked like Edwards just about put his teammate out. Checked up just enough to let him in. That outside line is getting cooking right away. And banging doors, Howell and Hang. And cars are getting sent across to Jesus on the inside of the backstretch. And again, these guys just cannot keep it together.
Bladen Edwards in that. Min Hang. Black flag for incident points coming across right now.
Wow.
Radioactive.
Wow. JH Race and watch my in-car, Jake Hall. Let's do it. Right on board by request, Jake Hall. Oh, that's a poop check. That's a poop check. Definite poop check.
There is a lot of heat coming across the radio, right?
I would imagine there would be.
Lot of heat.
Well, it's on some of these drivers. They need to realize, well, again, driver awareness.
RESPECT.
Respect for each other is huge. 28 and 24. Dooring each other as the action was unfolding. Hall might have tapped the 24 there, but I don't think it was really anything worth speaking about. But yeah, 6-7 cars involved in that, and that is not good.
God. I'm late to the party here, but I'm watching the stream back, and Jay calls it in car for hood cam.
That's a poop check.
My goodness.
Poop check.
It's amazing he kept that nose clean.
Again, if you're just joining me, I'm Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat, hanging out with Travis Stroney. Again, didn't qualify for this race, not trying to rub it in, just telling the people why you're here.
Well, again, I appreciate you having me up here. It's been, it's just been much more enjoyable than just watching it by myself.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Again, this has been a rough ending, but it's been kind of the narrative the last few weeks.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I mean, we're only in race 8 of 33, almost a third of the way through. Again, we, as Macho Man Randy said, oh yeah, proverbial, the cream rises to the top, the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop. And that's exactly what's happening. And some of these drivers is getting bad luck, and it's just unfortunate. But again, my man still hanging around the 69 machine, Jonathan Militia. Front end's a little crinkled.
I really hope he finds his way to victory lane tonight.
At least a podium spot. That would be great. Someone is going to e-racing jail, LOL. Yeah, you know, Black Sheep, we've actually had to suspend 2 people. And then one guy showed up tonight, and I don't think he read that he was suspended. So we had to DQ and remove him from the server.
What?
Awkward. Yeah, I don't think they read. I don't think that person read that the penalty was issued to them and they were suspended. And they just tried to join anyway, and they were promptly removed. As we grid up for the second green-white checkers here tonight. Hope they don't drop the E-soap.
That's a good one right there. The E-soap. Man, getting ready to go green again. Will they figure it out this time?
Wish I was cracking a beer, but I'm cracking a soda.
That's what happens when you're sick. I'll drink them for you.
Thank you. As we re-rack and get back to finish this race off, Perrin Huggins and Jonathan Evans once again on your front row. Peyton Howell and Min Hang, row 2. Joshua Parent and Tyler Wooten, row 3. Jonathan Militia and Josh Cole, row 4. Row 5, Jake Hall and Brad Gutierrez. Pace car is off. It's probably going to need to get some gas. After how long, much has been riding around here tonight. Spotted Cow over here, that's what I'm talking about. That is a good beer.
Green flag.
And we are off and back at it. No, they are definitely not done, Wild Thing. They're definitely not done. There is dissonance in the chat as far as inside their little world. And again, I don't have the chat enabled here because we would hear all that shit. And honestly, I don't want to deal with it.
I do. It's pretty quiet right now. Ooh, Josh Cole to the outside lane, making a huge run here.
And that's all you need. And they're trying to keep Peyton Howell out of this thing. Joshua Parent behind him, trying to give him some help. But it's a 5-2.
Oh, look at this lap car coming into the picture.
Final lap don't matter now.
Oh,
Evans to the inside. Josh Cole right behind him. Trying to give him some extra giddy up. Min Hang with him as well.
Oh, come on.
And he spins him. Cole spins Evans.
Oh, Josh Cole to the outside. Oh my
goodness. Brad Gutierrez.
Big one.
Brad Gutierrez coming around turn 4 to the tri-oval. He is going to be your winner of the Dawsonville Pool Room 250. Couldn't get those words out fucking fast enough.
I know, that was nuts. Brad Gutierrez, Perrin Huggins, and Tyler Wooten, your top 3.
Good Lord.
And it is hot.
Oh, I would imagine.
Spicy hot right now.
Very muy caliente.
Muy caliente across Radioactive.
And we're going to ride on board with Brad Gutierrez on that restart when they got the one to go. See how it worked out for him. We'll ride along with him. This is his key to victory. Gutierrez goes to the outside.
Oh.
Hank Cole, look at that. Sent around.
Hang on. I'm hearing across the radio right now, Brad Gutierrez got a black flag for incident reports.
Whoa. So what does that mean?
I'm not sure. Their admins are talking about it. They're talking about reviewing it right now. That is spicy.
So there's going to be some controversy tonight, so I hope you're sticking around. Because this guy celebrating right now may not be the guy. May not be the guy who won. And this is going to take us back into our post-race show.
I must say, what a move from Brad Gutierrez right there going into 3.
It was quite the move, but a move because he barely bumped.
Yeah.
Min Hang, and that's what caused that wreck.
Mm-hmm. And he's celebrating right now, and it might not even be his victory.
May not even be. We're going to play some music and try to sort this shit out. And there is your unofficial results here tonight. Gonna go down that list for you. Again, we'll have to figure out what the hell is going on and who won.
These are the unofficial results.
Very unofficial. Especially because if all right, they did black flag. Perrin Huggins is your winner.
Oh my goodness.
I do believe Perrin Huggins is your winner.
That's what it's showing for me, Tom. Perrin Huggins, Tyler Wooten, Peyton Howell, your top 3.
Let me find out. Let's see what the official. I'm trying to get word from the admin team right now. We're going to go for a short break, and we'll be right back at it shortly with the post-race interviews here on Casa de la Horseboat. Don't go away. Stick around for the Gears Racing League post-race show, sponsored by iRacing World. Just so everybody knows, we are reviewing the race now. The admin and race control team are reviewing this right now, and we will give you your podium finishes here shortly. 60 seconds, and we will come back. We do know the winner of the Dawsonville Pool Room 250. Give me just one moment. We'll bring them in, and we'll get an interview. All right, we are back with the conclusion of the Dawsonville Pool Room 250. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horseboat. Thank you for hanging out here with us tonight. After a lot of controversy, a lot of discussion, Race Review, Race Control has determined Perrin Huggins is the winner. Second place, Tyler Wooten. And third place, Peyton Howell. Starting off with Peyton Howell here. Let me see if I can get my mic unmuted so you can hear me and I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Got Perrin Huggins and Peyton Howell. Peyton, how are you, fella? How was your race?
Man, dude, that was one of the most heart fucking pounding races I've ever been in. That was wild. I enjoyed every bit of that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, as a driver, I'm sure you guys were doing. You were up front, so you really didn't have to deal with all that. But that was a wild finish. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, all the guys at Adrenaline that race Will Bladen, we all worked well. Freedom United, we all had an affiliated team there tonight. That was cool running with all of them. It put a lot of us up front. Sucks that most of them got wrecked and Josh on that white flag. But also, Adrenaline Captures, Premier Racing Setups, Martin Sports, Race Stop Suicide, Timrack Markets, Nervitudes, Bladen for the paint. The blue paint is goated. I absolutely love this paint.
Look
yeah,
good tonight. You guys look great.
Tonight the cars were fire. The race was fun. Obviously Gears putting on the league. Thank you all, and thank you for the broadcast.
Yeah, Peyton, I might give you shit, but you're a hell of a driver and a great talent. Congratulations, bringing I think your 4th podium finish of the year. So, yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank you, man.
Next up is Tyler Wu-Tang Wooten, one of my becoming favorites in that 86 machine. How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling great. That is by far my best Gears finish. Stoked that Perrin got the win. I know we had a little wait there, but Race Control figured it out. And good race, exciting. It's good green flag race as opposed to some of the last few weeks, a few yellows. But yeah, that was a great race. I had a blast.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler, this is, like you mentioned, this is your career best finish in the Gears Racing League. How does that bode for you in the future? Do you think you can get a win and get in?
Well, I do now. I might have been down a little bit before, but yeah, after that finish, I'm feeling pretty good. Of course, it takes a little bit of luck, we all know, but
yeah,
I had a little bit of it on my side.
Absolutely. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got a shout out Wheeling and Dealing team pairing with the win. Cody Johnson, Paul Wilkins, our other teammate. Great race. I got a shout out my brother. He was playing spotter for me tonight. Houston, appreciate that. Did a great job. And I got a shout out to Tampa Bay Lightning, man, trying to hold on here before it all comes crumbling down. I might have a new paint job next week. We'll see.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Tyler, for coming on the program. And, again, career best second-place finish here tonight.
Let's go.
And our winner. And I got to tell you, there's a guy in this chat, and I'm just going to read off some of the things that he said about you, Perrin, before you speak. First, he writes, this music sucks. You can go fuck yourself. Next, he writes, Daddy Perrin won. Tell him his meat is mine. So proud of Daddy. He deserved it. I know he did. I hope he won. Please, Daddy Perrin. Please, Daddy. Yes, in all caps. Yes, Daddy Woo, in all caps. Yes, OFFG, all caps. Daddy, yes, Perrin, let's go, all caps. And the most notable was, I'm going to suck his meat so good.
That's what she said.
I'm a little... Oh, and he's added to it. I'm glad Peyton lost. He sucks. Daddy Perrin, your big 8-incher is mine.
Oh, you're bending it?
Wow.
It's definitely no.
Oh my God.
That's fucked.
First off, man, I don't know who said that, but he is not associated with me, and so yeah. Anyways, what was the race, man? I low-key looked into it, but I lost a rent race the exact same way last week, actually. I got black flagged on the white flag and won, and my win got a trip just like his did. So yeah, I feel like that's awesome, man, and that's meant to be what a race, man.
Perrin, you got a lot of love out here, especially from this guy, Savage Cheetah Gaming. He said, Perrin, I'll be waiting with this tight manhole. It probably barely will fit, but it will feel very good. This is between us, Perrin, and the 28 viewers on the stream who are very uncomfortable at this point, including myself.
Yeah, me too. Add me to that group.
No, you're into that stuff. Don't say you're not. It's okay.
He really
it's
likes
okay.
it, Perrin.
Congratulations, Perrin. You win number 2 on the year. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to all my guys back in our Discord. You all know who you are. Shout out to my Chad on Twitch for watching that long race there, and shout out to Team EP for building banger sets, man. We'll take this win and move on to next week, buddy.
Well, congratulations, man. He said Perrin got me hard, his voice and stuttering. I love it. Such a stud. Hopefully you read back this chat here towards the end of this video, and really, Valentine's Day is going to be awesome for you next year.
See, Perrin, quit playing around on the dark side.
To block him, Tom.
Oh, I'm not. He's here. I love it. Well, again, for Perrin, for Tyler, for Peyton, and for Travis, again, thank you for joining us here tonight for this race for the Dawsonville Pool Room 250, as I'm trying not to look at the chat right now. Next week, we have the University of Karen of Phoenix 200 at Phoenix Raceway, and then 2 weeks from tonight, we have the Chicago... I'm not going to say it. Chicago doubleheader between on the Chicago Street Course and Chicagoland Speedway. Again, I am the Horse Boat. Thank you for stopping by my stream. And this has been a presentation of the Gears Racing League. And we hope to see you back again here soon. Have a good night.